fuck is everybody, man? Ain't nobody coming. What up, Blind Ranger? How long you been there? Just evaluating my life, bro. Ski. What's up? I was thinking about doing a game session since I'm up and I can't sleep. I didn't want to call anybody. Oh, you just tapped in. That's what's up. Yeah, bro, I be happy to. Blind Ranger, I'm thinking about selling the Dodge, man. Yep, I'm thinking about selling the Dodge. Yeah, it might be for the best. Yeah, you right. I will have less shit hold me there. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fuck around, buy another whip. I'm trying to get some projects so I can build them up and then sell them by, I don't know, maybe the end of the summer or some shit. Maybe I'll have them ready during tax season. But yeah, that's what I'm on while we smoke this blunt. I'm re-evaluating my life and the finances that come with it. But yeah, I'm getting ready to do my motherfucking thing. What's up, late hours? How y'all doing tonight? I said late hours. Night owls. Like I ain't part of the insomniac community. But yeah, Blind Ranger, man, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm trying to do with my life, broski. So anyway, man, I'm up late night smoking a blunt. Fuck y'all doing late night. And I ain't up because I'm smoking a blunt. I'm up because the fuck I'm up. This is what the fuck it is. Wipe my eyes, man. Oh, still ain't no comments. Y'all still here or not? No, so it's only 10:42 p.m. That's why I need to move the fuck out this time zone, bro. Because I've been figured out this about this. If you're an insomniac, your body is calibrated to another time zone. I had to figure out what that time zone is. I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning, even if I do go to sleep. So, you said it's 10:42. 10 o'clock is 3. So in New Zealand, I would wake up every day at 10 p.m. And I would go to sleep every day, still at 6 a.m. That means from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. I would be up. It's the other way around here. I'm up from like 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. If I go to sleep Wake back up at 3. That's why I don't like going to sleep at like, I don't want to go to sleep at 8. Because I'm going to definitely be up at 3. I'm an insomniac. My ex-fiance, they used to drive all them bitches crazy. They be like, only way to keep that nigga down, you got to suck his dick before he go to sleep. That fuck gonna be up. Hell yeah, I'll be up. Bitches can hear video games no matter how quiet you play them. And I'm a button master. They can hear the buttons clicking from a mile away. Yeah. That shit, women don't like because I'm not laid in the bed all night. But the mature women like it because I be up checking the doors and shit all night. But yeah. You know what I miss? Those stupid ass selfie sticks. I used to have one. I don't know where my selfie stick went. It's like somebody came and got all the selfie sticks. Yeah, selfie stick is they double as a cam holder. Yeah, like get yourself a selfie stick. Like whatevs. Yeah, bro, it's just a phone holder. Donovan, what's up? It's almost midnight there. Where the fuck you at, Donovan? Where you at that I'm 3 hours ahead of you, nigga? Cause I'm only 2 hours ahead of California. Where the fuck are you? Oh, Hawaii. That makes sense. We're all on this motherfucking goddamn prison serving time, so lights are out in my dorm. I don't know about you guys. I'm telling you, Earth is a big ass prison. And motherfuckers out of their assigned area. Crazy. Are you gone on me? Finna go to sleep? Donovan? Donovan said, yeah, I gotta go work tomorrow, motherfucker. Why you ain't free? You could be a bounty hunter with dog. The big bad dog. Fuck, I should have took my dumb ass to sleep. I might be able to make it if I slam on the brakes now. Get the fucking gear. Ah, so let's just ask the higher power now. Can I go? Higher power. Yeah. Granddaddy, let me skate on to this food place in the morning. Let them be making eggs of the finest kind to make oatmeal. I ain't really got no preference of sausage or bacon, you know. However you want to hook that up. Appreciate you. This your boy. And if I gotta finish the rest of my sleep after, I'm cool. I'll take my ass back to sleep right after, man. That's how I pray. Yo, motherfucking mama, Chevy. That's why I'm finna smoke this weed and go to sleep, Chevy. I got me a quick 30 minutes in, Chevy. So fuck you wanna do? You wanna smoke a blunt, bros? and sisters, in case you're out there, do you want to smoke a blunt? Do you just want to sign it off? No, we didn't have much conversation, but it's fucking 3 in the morning where I'm at, okay? Ain't nobody having conversation right now but my motherfucking ass. That light bright as bitch. The fuck is wrong with you, bitch ass radio? God damn, I hate Sony products. Guess what I realized? Because my radio is a Sony product, right? When I touch it, you hear that? Okay, let me tell you why that sound is important. And I figured out why women, when I tell them, hey man, hurry up in the store, and I be fucking with the radio, I see why they hurry up. This sound right here, that gets women ass in gear, I swear. That's why PlayStation used it. That's the sound they hear when you like replace them. That's the sound that they hear in their dreams when you cheating or some shit. I don't fucking know for the bitches why they hate that sound so much. But they hate it. All excuses go out the window. Bitch, I thought my back was broke. And your jaw. How you gonna give me some pussy? How you gonna suck dick with a broke back, bitch? Y'all still here? Man, this shit done froze. Okay, good. I'm glad you still here. You know, I did go get their Blind Ranger. One of these. One of these on them bitches. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Oh, got on my hat. I mean, B Watch says orange is my color. So I believe her. Says somebody else is in here too. Okay. Is them windows on the van? Yeah, that's a big ass observation van. That was creepy. Red and black is your colors. You be dressed like the Bloodstones, Jack. Hometown flag. Okay. I was dressing. My mom used to dress me red and white before we moved to Wisconsin. I'm finna me a cop car and paint it like a Confederate flag. I'm finna paint my motherfucking Crown Vic like a Confederate flag on their ass. Rebel power. No, I'm getting ready to paint my shit like the General Lee. I need a Dodge. That's what I need. So it's official. Yeah, I'm getting ready to General Lee all of my shit. Yep, I'm finna paint all them bitches orange. I could be wrong. And maybe that orange is supposed to be red, I believe. Well, I'm gonna do my General Lee red, blue, and green. That's how I'm doing them. I might not even General Lee them motherfuckers. Well, that motherfucker. That strong ass feeling. Another one's close. Yeah. Uh, Whenever she ready. I told her whenever she ready. That's her bullshit. She stop bullshit, we go lie together. I ain't got no problem showing my face. And I seen her pictures and shit. She ain't. I watched some shit on her page. She ain't got a she ain't got a bad looking face. Actually, my face would make her face look better. Just because women look better than men, in my opinion. And I grew up in a family full of women charades. They number one thing that they learn is if you ugly, bitch, stand next to a bitch that's uglier. Women logic. It works too. It works too. You ever be fucking a bitch and then you realize one day like this bitch only a 5. This bitch ain't even a solid 6. At the club, I thought this bitch was an 8. That's what it be. I know. Listen, my big sister, she was queen of the ugly bitches. I used to tell her that too. You queen of the ugly hoes, your ugly ass. Always standing your ugly fat ass next to a uglier, fatter bitch. I'm tired of you and these ugly ass friends here talking shit. Ugly bitches. Sick of you ugly bitches. Then they be in there crying. My mama make me go in there and apologize. I be like, I'm sorry for calling you bitches ugly. And then the Leo and me come out. And they like, I didn't hear you. I'm like, okay. Now the Leo and me really come out, and I be like, I'm sorry that you got bad genetics from your parents. Don't feel bad. My sister did too. All of y'all ugly, but you can still grow up, have a baby daddy, get married, just do it early before you realize you ugly, and before your looks fade. My sister used to be like, Mom, he's making us miserable again. I'm telling the truth, Mom. Mom, I'm telling the truth. So I did. I'm gonna beat your bitch ass up. You better say sorry. Fine. I said sorry. No, he didn't. Fine. I'm sorry if I offended anybody with the truth. Your views and opinions may not reflect my views and opinions. Let's just agree to disagree, ladies. Because I tell you what, ugly do not mean coochie bag. Ugly do not mean you ain't got good head. And I'm just telling you what you in for. See, my sister ain't told you. But I'm telling you what boys do to ugly girls. All the boys said me, that is. They don't believe it. But you ain't got to do nothing wrong to an ugly girl. She'll do something wrong. And then you can stop fucking with her little ugly ass. Or fuck with the pretty bitch that stand next to her ugly ass. So, you know what I mean? And you know what? The rule works for ugly women too. If you a super okay, if you a bitch and you rate between 6 and 10, stand next to a bitch you rate between 5 and 0. And if you a 5, you rate between 0 and 5, you need to be standing next to a bitch that's next to 6 and 10. I'll tell you why. Cause bitch, if you a 3 and this bitch a motherfucking 6, she automatically go up to a 8, and this 3 come up to a 6. I bullshit you not. So you gotta know what the fuck to do. But I tell you what, Arab bitches and Japanese bitches, they ain't lost that old black bitch culture. I ain't showing you my motherfucking face. You ain't about to evaluate a motherfucking feature, nigga. All the other bitches done lost sight. We finally got them, boys. Finally got them. No more getting Miss Piggy pregnant on your motherfucking wedding night. If you think about it, if her face is always covered back in the day, if she wanted to run away, she really could. How the fuck would you know? You ain't seen her face. How would you know that's the bitch you even agreed to marry? Because you ain't seen her face. Yeah, I'm one of them niggas. Let me see your face. And if you pay attention, even the way the song on Aladdin is structured, he said, I can see in your eyes. See, they're shimmering, shining, gleaming. See, he said, I can see in your eyes. He didn't say I can see it on your face. They're a mimic, direct mimic of ancient black Muslim culture. So, no. Back then, he wouldn't have seen her face. That's why even the whores in the village had their face covered. That's another thing. How I know I'm not marrying a whore? The whores always got their face covered. How do I know that your daughter wasn't one of them whores? See, so covering the face did nothing but give men a disadvantage. And women be like, oh, they make them cover their face in the Middle East. Why don't you say anything about Japan? When the short bitches put on clogs and the tall bitches take their shoes off. And they all walk together. Gotta pick a wife by number in that motherfucker. You couldn't even pick a wife by height. That would severely disappoint me if I think, okay, I know for a fact this bitch like around my height. I'm 5'10", you know what I mean? And this bitch is around 5'5", some shit like that. Be just my motherfucking luck. This bitch be 4'10". And then it got so deep back when black people was there, talk to the bitch. You talk to her motherfucking mama. So you couldn't even hear her voice. You couldn't hear if she had a super sexy voice. So you was like, no, this is a fat bitch. I'm backing out. No, they wasn't playing with you. You couldn't hear if she had one of them little 12-year-old sounding voices. If she's 12 and you trying to make me marry her, obviously she's not 12. She's one of these little bitty bitches. Why she got a little bitty voice? My nigga Aladdin was throwing game at motherfucking Princess. It does work. LOL, Aladdin with the MC Hammer pants. You know he was, hey, and he was throwing game. Folks wrote up on the MC Hammer pants. Like, soon as you let me slide. He said, bitch, you ain't seen no nigga with no magic carpet. Why you acting all stuck up, bitch? Damn you mean. Weak ass hoe. I don't know who the fuck you talking to. That's Princess Jasmine was black. If she was Indian, she would be complaining. Oh my God, the carpet is so dusty. Why are we on the carpet? I do not want to fly. Nobody flies. The birds are for flying. Nope. That was definitely a black story. Yeah, Aladdin wasn't playing in them hammer pants. Ain't nobody realized. Listen, Princess Jasmine mama did, right? Aladdin mama's dead. No, they don't have the same mother. Not this time. Not this story. But I'm gonna tell you that they mothers are some kins, and Muslims do believe you can sleep with your first cousins. So second cousins is definitely wifey material. So this is what I know. Aladdin mama wasn't gonna get down with the white ass Sultan, so he banned that bitch to the ghetto. And Jasmine mama played nice. Which which explains why Jasmine has the same athletic ability he does, because they cousins. Where the rest of the black people in the story? Exactly. And Jafar Shiesty is a bitch. Did y'all realize the whole time in the movie, Jafar is really Jasmine's creepy uncle? Also Aladdin's creepy uncle. But he said the kingdom was supposed to be his. How? How you just show up and this shit belong to you because you the only other Moor here, motherfucker? And when they start cutting niggas' heads off in the village, why you get nervous, Jafar? Because you a nigga. That's why you don't never take your turban off. And explains why you knew the most about religion and the paranormal. Because that's what black people taught back then. See, that nigga Jafar thought he was slick, bro. And why he used a snake to hypnotize Jasmine and everybody else. And Jasmine Daddy. Notice the hypnotism didn't work on Aladdin because he was black. Shit don't work on me. It only worked on Jasmine when he got her drunk. And she was still acting like a black woman. That bitch just would not cooperate. He had the bitch chained up and everything. Like, bitch, you still not cooperate? Fuck it, bitch. Now I'm gonna torture your motherfucking tiger. You made me mad, bitch. Nappy head ass, bitch. Just slap you. I should slap them motherfucking 42 inches. I should slap them 69 inches of weave right up out your shit, bitch. Matter of fact, I'm gonna curse all black bitches. Y'all gonna have to buy that shit in the future. Jafar, the reason why they all wear weave, Blind Ranger. He did it. He was like, I curse you bitches to be bald headed to the end of time. Make it so. That bitch got to getting thin. She was like, oh, you bitch ass nigga. I'm gonna fuck you up. Now you really ain't getting no pussy. His ex-wife was African. He was like, strip the African bitches. Take all of that shit. Get them bitches nappy ass froze. I don't know who the fuck be driving a truck with loud ass brakes like that, but that is definitely not good. This motherfucker gonna hit a house one day. And I'm confident a lot of these truck drivers don't even have brakes on their trucks. That shit is extremely dangerous. If you pay attention, all the Moors still got on their MC Hammer pants. Only motherfuckers who don't, well, I guess everybody got on MC Hammer pants in the village, but Aladdin pants is really interesting because he has on a pair of white pants, but he's homeless. And I'm gonna tell you what's so fucked up about these white pants. When he tell that nigga Genie to make him look like a prince. He don't do nothing but clean up the white pants and stitch the patch. Meaning that those are his white pants when he was royalty. And back then, blue was considered a feminine color. White symbolized immaturity. Which is why the Sultan still wore white, because he was not mature as a root. And why were the guards so worried about protecting the Jasmine more than anybody? Not because it was their sworn duty, because that was they fucking niece, nigga. Jafar, they brother. So they know he was on bullshit. And they know, long as Jafar in that motherfucker, he cut anybody down to get the fuck he want. It could have even been our brothers. But the kingdom was taken over. And whatever happened, they were still living like royalty up until Aladdin's generation. That's why Aladdin's dad was one of the king of thieves, because he was always around rich people, so he knew where they hid and he knew about the security systems. Story crazy, ain't it? And then it's funny because they put Agrabah on top of a mountain. Them is all the Moorish buildings in Europe. That story is deep. Yeah, y'all still here? Okay, that's good. You still here? right, man. You know what time it is. Pray for me. I make it to breakfast. I gotta get up at 7 in the morning. It's already like 5. No, it's 4:30. All right, jump out this bitch. Catch me some Z's in the V. And then, wow. You know it. As always, I'll be back on the stream. As always. I got 2 jobs to do tomorrow. But the sky was clear. Let's just hope it's clear in the morning, man. Let's hope that. Let's hope the sky is clear, the sun is shining, and everything goes smooth. I'm out of here. Much love, man. Thank y'all for sticking around. Love y'all, man.